Hello, YouTube family. It's a Monday, the day after Father's Day. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. It's not cute not knowing. I hope that you had a good weekend. Dads, I hope you had a good Father's Day. It's time for the week. It's not cute not knowing. And now we're going to know. We're going to get this hug in. We are having a full-blown heat wave on the East Coast, and the only thing that I could say to get through it, because they're going to be here, first day of summer is until Thursday. Got to get away from people who will get on your nerves. That is how you get through a heat wave, and of course, to stay hydrated. It was a difficult week in the music world because we lost two very significant people. At the beginning of the weekend, it was SingerAngela Bofil. I remember as a teen in my basement, I had a little setup with all my little records and albums, and my parents had started to get me albums, and she was like one of my favorites, and I knew the words to the songs, and I just loved her incredible voice. Angela Bofill was very unique, often compared to Phyllis Hyman, which I could never understand. They were both on the same label. I think the record label under Clive Davis really pitted the two against each other because Angela Bofill, like Phyllis Hyman, they were punished for gaining weight. They wanted you to have a certain image, and those two did not fit the image. So that's why when Whitney Houston came aboard with a powerful voice and was super thin, she was deemed the next one. But no one could sing like an Angela Bofil. Angel of the Night, Under the Moon and Under the Stars, the big hits. I Tried, This Time I'll Be Sweeter, Baby, I Need Your Love. I just loved and admired this woman. She suffered two devastating strokes that took her voice back in 2006 and 2007. She never really recovered. She did go on a tour with singer Mesa as they would sing her music and tell her life story. But she never recovered, and she passed away at the beginning of the weekend. Angela Bofil was 70 years old. Here in Philly, a Philadelphia native, was part of the group Pieces of a Dream, a group that Grover Washington Jr. founded in the late 70s, early 80s. And they had a couple of hits, but what was amazing about Pieces of a Dream, they were so young and so incredibly talented. We lost Cedric Napoleon. He was a bassist. He was the lead vocalist. The song 454, Mount Airy Groove, which is a section of Philadelphia. James Lloyd, Curtis Harmon, they made up Pieces of a Dream. And even though Cedric did not stay with the group, he went on to be a performer all over the country. But he passed away early Sunday morning at the age of 61. Serena Williams. Sometimes people overshare or they leave cryptic notes on social media. She's been married to her husband for 7 years. They've got 2 kids. She's no longer wearing her wedding ring. And she's been saying things like she's lonely. Is she hinting at trouble in paradise? Or maybe it's a case of oversharing. When I brought up last week about a remake, Officer and a Gentleman, actor Miles Teller, he was in the Top Gun movies with Tom Cruise. Well, he's going to play the role made famous by Richard Gere, but they have not announced who's going to play the role that Lou Gossett Jr. made famous, the one that he won an Academy Award for. So it's going to be interesting to see what actor plays that role. Kenya Moore, her embarrassing behavior on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I talked about she's been suspended indefinitely. She had a grand opening of a beauty and day spa. When people walked in, they had to find an NDA because of the things that were going on inside. Apparently, one of the younger cast members, there were photos released of the young woman giving somebody oral sex. When you walked into Kenya Moore's beauty salon, there were the photos all over the walls. Kenya had people sign NDAs, but that don't mean a damn thing. People film everything, and Bravo got a copy of the video and they suspended her It's pornography, it's revenge porn, it's mean that you would do this against a younger castmate. Think it was funny. Wait, and she thinks it's okay. Now she's lawyering up and wants to sue the person who leaked the video. Girl, bye. You're just mean. You're just mean. You are a mean girl to do what you did and to think it was entertaining. No. Because what people do behind closed doors, I know people be filming and taking pictures and all that crap. But what they do privately should not be on display for the world to see. Tony Awards last night. One of the highlights, I speed watched it when I got home from work last night. Alicia Keys and Jay-Z doing New York. Hell's Kitchen didn't win the big prize of Best Musical, but two of the actresses in it were able to win big. There were some big name artists who won big at the Tony Awards. One thing I can say, it was very entertaining. Oscar winner Ariana DeBose, she was the host, and it was the most entertaining. It's a night of theater and all the Broadway productions being celebrated. Nothing for The Wiz. The Wiz wasn't even nominated. But it was Broadway's biggest night, the Tony Awards. And the show itself was pretty entertaining. Here's my question of the day for you guys. Do you think there should be warning labels on social media for kids? See, I don't think it should be just for kids. Because you got a lot of adults. They get triggered. Comparison is the thief of joy. If a person spends all their time scrolling and just thinking, oh, their lives are so perfect, oh, they're so happy. People only like to show the good sides of their lives. So you can't keep scrolling and thinking that your life is worthless, or I don't look like them, or I don't have a body like them. And I think it should be warnings for even adults. It ain't just the kids out here doing this. But your thoughts on that? Do you think there should be warning labels on social media? I do think there should be an age limit before they can get on social media, even if they get a phone. It's very difficult. I don't know about you. I noticed when my son changed 15 and a half, because that's when I broke down and got the damn phone. And sure enough, went off to La La Land. That's when I noticed a change in his behavior. But what is it for you if you have young kids or grands and the topic of cell phones? Some people think it's okay for their young kids to be on social media, and it's dangerous. It is dangerous. But they're talking about a warning label for kids. At the movies, Inside Out, the animated Pixar about tweens and all the emotions that they go through, took in $155 million at the box office, $295 worldwide. Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, Bad Boys 4, Ride or Die, it's already reached the $1 billion mark at the box office. Ariana Grande, she did a remake of Brandy and Monica's hit, The Boy Is Mine. This Friday, we're going to have a chance to see all of them perform it, because they've just shot a video featuring the three of them, and The Boy Is Mine. Halle Berry is going to be one of the torch carriers for the Olympics. It's next month, y'all. It's next month. It's going to be exciting. They're going to be in France, Paris, France, and Halle Berry is going to be one of those carrying that torch for the USA. And Charles Barkley, he's going to retire from TV. Yes, the NBA on TNT is not going to be anymore, because NBC has bought the rights to the NBA, so they're not keeping that show. Shaquille O'Neal, he says he's going to just quit the show. Charles Barkley says he wants to quit television. Now, I'm wondering if there's anything to do with the fact that Gayle King show on CNN died. I don't know how much say he had in it. A lot of people were like, this isn't a good idea. And it wasn't a good idea. But Charles Barkley is saying that after the demise of the NBA on TNT, he will not return to television. This is going to be amazing. We are almost there, almost there, almost there. I might break out in tears when I see it. We're almost at 75,000. So tell a friend and tell a friend, tell that friend in the back. Subscribe to the channel, and you hit that notification button. You'll know immediately when the videos go up. Leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, so please leave a comment. It's not cute not knowing. Now we're going to know. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.